Just didn't execute. It was one of those days where, man, wish I could have it back. But yeah, go out and show up all spring, and then when it really counts, you don't execute a couple pitches, walk a guy, and just gets away from you. But Nathan deserved that. Pitched a heck of a game. So
Yeah.
it's on. Sometimes you take it on the chin and move on to the next one.
How much does a seeing eye signal like they had before all that kind of, does it frustrate you? How do you bounce back from a situation like that?
No, you try to get another one. I know Jungy's gonna make that play 9 times out of 10. So I try to get him another one, get a double play right there. Just one of those times that wish you could have it back and make a better pitch, but the walks hurt, and you don't want to walk people in a tight ball game.
How much have roles been discussed in the bullpen in terms of when you're throwing, when you're going? I mean, coach seems to like the order of Garcia, Martin, and you. I mean, is that?
I kind
how's
of
that gone on
I,
your end?
think just whenever they want to use us, we're all available. We all kind of worked on multiple innings and back-to-backs, and just however I think it lines up for them.
Can you talk about just your experience in closing situations and your confidence in that role?
Yeah, no, I'm confident as ever if I throw the 5th inning or 9th inning. Yeah, it's funner to throw the back end, but did it in Atlanta a bit, did it in the postseason a little bit. Just something that got to go out there and you got to show up in those 3 outs. I mean, most important outs of the game.
How do you have a short memory after it?
Yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll. I feel great. I want to get back out there. I mean, the 9 perfect innings in spring training, and then your one bad one comes in opening day when you don't make any pitches. And today I wish I could have a couple of those back.
Obviously not the result you guys wanted on opening day, but what do you take out of this first game, and what are some of the positives of the day?
Well, I mean, we got on base a little bit. We just didn't get the big hit. And opening day, a lot of times, is a low-scoring game. You have to do those little things. It was a close game, but they had a guy over there who had a really good game in Abreu, and we just didn't do enough today.
What'd you think of Valdi? He was pretty sharp out there on the mound for you.
Yeah, he was great. I mean, he looked like an opening day starter. A lot of punch outs. I know in spring training he pitched to contact a little bit more, so it was good to see him strike a lot of guys out.
You guys last year, for whatever reason, the fastball was a struggle for y'all. Obviously, some of the moves that were made in the offseason, Peterson, Berger, guys that can really hit the fastball well, that's certainly expected to help in that regard. Really good test, though, with their starter today in that regard. He's a really good fastball pitcher. Did you see growth in that regard for you guys as a lineup and as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, the 2 runs we scored were off fastballs, I'm pretty sure, with Pilar and then with Higashioka, fastballs up. So I think the breaking ball was actually the problem tonight, especially for me. But, that's baseball. It's a long season. We'll see how we improve from last year, but we just want to come out tomorrow and do better.
There's so much from the outside perspective, so much importance put on opening day, but it is just one of 162. How important is it for you guys as a clubhouse to realize that and you just come back to work tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, we want to win the series. So it's a 4-game series that starts with tomorrow. The only way we're going to win the series is by getting tomorrow, and that's the attitude that I'm going to bring.
Marcus Simeon, appreciate it very much.
Can you ever take out an opening day that you say, okay, this is pertinent, this matters?
I mean, every game matters, so you like to obviously win. We didn't, but we played good. We battled all game and just didn't get it done at the end.
What went into the decision to have you DH today, and where are you big picture health-wise right now?
I'm fine. I mean, I just hadn't moved around in 5 days, so it was just smart to kind of ease into it.
Did you have to get sold on that at all? I mean, I know how much you love the game, and
I mean, yeah, you want to go out there and play, but it wasn't my decision, so.
What'd you think of Josh just right there? And he made some pretty big plays, just him over there in shortstop.
Yeah, he's really good. He's a good player anywhere you put him on the field. It's fun to watch him play and enjoy it.
what only 2 runs today? I mean, obviously it's one game, but this is a lineup that's expected to produce. Is there something you guys can point to? Like, what was the struggle today?
I don't really know if it was a struggle. Those guys out there were good. We grinded, we battled, and just missed the big hit here and there, and tried to get some stuff going, and just they threw the ball well.
Corey, with the announcement, now you're expecting, do you feel like you're playing for a bigger picture these days?
Yeah, obviously we're really excited about that, but no, you're just trying to go out there and do your job and do as best you can.
Did you guys feel like you had to make the announcement before opening day, because just to get it out there before the focus turned to baseball, or?
I mean, I think it's just more excitement than anything. I don't think there was a specific timing to it.
Corey, when you think about what this lineup's capable of, obviously this wasn't your best day, but what's the excitement about the possibilities, the potential?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we know we're a good team, and we're going to come out there every day and compete. And today, what didn't go our way, and they threw the ball well, and tip your hat to them.
How much do you enjoy seeing what Pilar and Higgy are able to do on a day like today, those contributions?
Yeah, it's great. You know, those two huge pickups for us, and for them to pay off in the first game, you know, that's exciting to see. You know, that's why we got those guys, and look forward to it.
I know this guy over here is making a push, with his leadership, and that's important to him, and got you guys all a bunch of gifts. How much do you appreciate him, trying to step up in that way, and what can you speak to about the leadership in this clubhouse?
Yeah, everybody loves JJ. Everybody was really excited about that too. That's a pretty cool moment, pretty special of him to do that, and I think everybody definitely appreciated it.
What's your favorite gift?
I like the Big Yeti. Yeah. Thank you.
Just talk with Corey about the gifts thing. I missed out on that earlier. Can you just talk about, where'd that idea come from, and why was that so important to you?
It all started when it was around Christmas time, and you see the quarterbacks and running backs gifting their linemen stuff. That's where it started. And for me, when I was sitting there, I was like, man, why don't we make this something in baseball? Why not gift your teammates something? Opening day is basically our Christmas. So I wanted to do that, and I truly believe if you're going to develop and create an unselfish culture, you got to be unselfish, and that was truly all I was thinking about.
The moment of giving the gifts, the reveal, and the reaction, bring us through that.
I mean, it just fills your cup because everyone's excited. Everyone's walking in going, oh my gosh. That was cool. I just tried to get stuff that people would actually use throughout the season or their kids could have. That was just the whole point of it.
Do you give any ideas out about gifts that they can now get you? Or?
Oh, no. That's not what it's about at all. It's literally just about giving to the guys saying thank you and let's have a great year.
When you think about the leadership in this room, obviously, you leave here with a sour taste in your mouth today. What is it that's in this room that helps you quickly turn the page?
I mean, we're all professionals. I mean, today, yeah, it didn't go the way we want, but we're going to come back tomorrow and try to come out there and win another ball game. Like it's over. And I think we all know and understand that. And that's what helps having a bunch of vets around the locker room.
You're still one of the younger guys by a pretty significant margin in this room. A move like what you did today, that's a leader type decision. That's a leader type move. Where are you in your own evolution as a player, and is that important for you to take on a bigger role in that regard?
Definitely. I want to be the vocal guy. I want to be the guy that picks people up and puts other people first, and that's truly what it was about.
As far as what you're seeing from Pilar and Higgy on a day like today, what do you enjoy most about seeing them come through in their debuts?
I mean, Pilar getting our first run of the season was awesome, and then Higgy driving him in, I think the next time around. I mean, that's what those guys came here for. It's what they were signed for, and it was awesome to see them do that early because they get to establish themselves in our lineup.
When you think about just Pilar's story here the last month and a half, whatever it's been, I mean, isn't that just the, why we love the game kind of?
Exactly why you love the game. I mean, gets signed late, right? Decides to play baseball again and not retire, and then comes out opening day and it's 2 for 2 right off the bat. I mean, that's why we love the game, truly.
What did you think of Evo today?
Had great stuff. It was great to see him go out there and compete. I know he's probably mad at himself. He's like, oh, shut down innings, but I mean, he threw great. I thought he did an amazing job.
He seemed to be really hard on himself. He's like, I should have had one more shutdown inning, and it's like you give up 2 runs, you struck out.
Yeah, that's the competitor, right? That's the guy that you want on the mound. You want that guy to be on your team because he is competing every single pitch. And he understands the value of a run, right? And I get mad at him all the time for saying stuff like that because it's baseball, but yeah, that's the kind of guy you want on the mound.
And you see, even in the midst of him, making a start, he comes out, he's talking with Jack, he's talking with other guys. Just what do you see as far as that front, him being a leader in that essence?
We got some vets, we got some young guys, as you alluded to, and for Evo to do that, especially on his start day, that's huge because we got guys like Jack and Kumar that, they've had a taste up here, but now they have to go compete and stay in the rotation. And I think we'll see Jack tomorrow, so I can't wait to see that. But plus, Evo going over there and sharing notes, I mean, that's literally passing stuff over, saying, "Hey, this is what I see. This is how I think you can get them." So that's super cool of you to do.
Josh, I know the game of baseball is super fulfilling, but just your career in Texas and just this being your hometown, all the things that you've gotten to do for your hometown team. I mean, is every day a pinch yourself moment, or days like today you really try to take it in? Just talk about your.
I mean, yeah, opening day, you get the butterflies, you get the chills, and running out there with the fire and all the things. Like, you just want to soak it in for sure. Every opening day, you just want to soak it in. And the biggest obstacle is literally just to breathe and play baseball and don't make it more than it is. And that's just how I look at it, kind of.
Texas Tech getting the win tonight?
They have to get the win tonight. It's win or go home.
Thanks. Appreciate that, Kevin.
Dan said Nick Evaldi did put you guys in every position where you really should be catching pretty check.
Yeah, I thought he looked fantastic. Ton of strikeouts. He was out in the zone, getting ahead of guys, and putting them away. How the ease I typically see he's faced me in the past. So, yeah, he put us in a great position to win. So, just unfortunate we couldn't pull it out in the end.
You just speak to the connection that you two have built over the years.
Yeah, I mean, we were together for a little bit in New York, and that was cool. Just being able to know kind of what he's like and what he's all about. He's, incredibly hard worker. So that's the thing that always stuck with me. Incredible athlete too. So just glad to be on the same side again.
How good would you evaluate? Obviously, 9 strikeouts and the curveball was really sharp. How good did he look compared to what you've seen in the past today?
Yeah, I mean, he looked as good as any time. So I'm really excited going forward.
Kyle, was he throwing all those curveballs? Or were you?
It was kind of mixed,
I mean, did you go in knowing he was going to throw as many curveballs as he did?
I think today that was kind of his best pitch. So, it's definitely his most effective. So you kind of just, when that's the way the chips are falling, you kind of roll with it.
Just first game, new ballpark, new fan base, and you come out and get an RBI base hit right out of the gates. Just what's that moment feel like? You kind of endear yourself to the fans immediately?
No, I mean, it's it's a long season. I got a ways to go in order to win over the fans. But yeah, it's great. It's great to start off personally on a positive, but we're here to win. So would have definitely liked to take home a win.
Luke spoke about just his confidence in that closer position when he's been in there in the past. How great of a spring he had. Obviously, not the day he wanted today, but what do you see in his stuff, and obviously just his makeup to bounce back with?
Yeah, I think he'll bounce back. We're confident in him, and he's a great pitcher, so he's got great stuff. We kind of had trouble getting ahead of guys a little bit today, and I think it's just maybe just early season jitters. I think he's going to come around, so I know he's going to.